From the Philippines, I have returned, and a late unboxing I bring. Welcome, folks, to a new mat, new everything, new set. I literally just returned from Bushrod Expo in the Philippines yesterday, last night. This morning, went to Shaka Shaka, met up with a friend who I asked to help me buy boxes. And so today, I can finally bring you this box opening. As you can see, we have the centering of the mat is a little bit sus, I guess, but I received this mat from one of the viewers that came to say hi at Bushrod Expo. I got so many things at Bushrod Expo, I didn't even know how or where I should introduce them, honestly. But this one is from Lecto Sketch on Twitter. Make sure you give them a follow. They also brought this mat twice, one to give me and one for them, like their own, for me to sign. And I feel like I was it's partially because I was probably just tired, but I feel like I really didn't put in as much of a good sign as I could have. I'm sorry. But that is not the main point of this video. Today we are going to be opening up the latest expansion. He pauses in order to check the name. Omniscient Awakening. There we go. DZ-BT05 Omniscient Awakening. This is, of course, the season finale set for Divinez Season 2. And we do know that Divinez will continue with another season in January. But this, of course, is the culminating one. And now on the back, you might be expecting cool illustrations of stuff like Vanguard assets and like the MPDO and stuff like that. But it's actually Love and Berry 20th anniversary. So Love and Berry, of course, was expected to be like super expensive, but ended up being actually pretty affordable. Let me also zoom in a little bit on myself. I haven't actually bought it or built it yet myself. I was going to see how much of them I pull. I'm opening just one box in today's video, but I do have a couple more boxes to open on stream. And then if the pulls are good, you might see some highlights either in shorts or in its own video. Without any further ado, let's just get into it. You see the pack specifics here. So of course we have one DSR, which is the Nao Varga. 5 secrets. The Liel is $1,000, by the way. Just thought you should know that. 19 FFRs. The Liel is $150, by the way, which I really want. 48 FRs, of which I've already bought most of the ones that I want. You might be thinking, why are you even opening boxes? So 43 silvers and 48 FR. Sorry, FR is the only thing that I want is the Liel order, which I already bought for, by the way. So why am I opening these boxes? Anyway, and then we have 19 triple rares, one more than usual because of the Gabuelius, 24 doubles, 24 rares, and 54 commons, and then 36 EX cards, which are these Love and Berry ones. If you want to know my thoughts on the cards themselves and a more in-depth look at all the cards in this set, make sure you check out my first impressions video. It's more of a set breakdown than a first impressions. I really go into things with a lot of depth. But during the 4-5 days that I've been away, I mean, I guess 4, the meta moved a lot. Like here in Japan, the meta's been moving around quite a lot. And it feels like the deck ratings have been all over the place. But here we go. Oh my god, this looks so pretty. We have 3 different pack designs this time. Which one should we go first? I think I will go with my still personal favorite, Nao, of course. So Varga together with the Shibuilt Possessed Nao. I still really love the design. Both of them, honestly. I think like Shibuilt as a villain was quite cool, especially at the end. I feel like they managed to close off like Shibuilt's chapter really nicely. And I'm honestly like, I feel like the ending touch, I don't want to spoil anything, but the ending touch with Nao at the end, talking about her possessed experience, I think was also like a nice little finishing touch. And the Varga looks amazing. So enough talking. Let's just pull some Vargas and then I don't have to tell you about how cool Varga looks. After this box, I'll also show you some of the other things I've bought from this set so far. So we have the Blitz order for Lyrical. We have the new support for Flagberg, the grade 1. The grade 1 Direful Doll, grade 2, sorry. The very cool looking one. I like this one a lot. Her name is Judita, drawn by Pups. And then we have the grade 3 Dragon that searches for the, you know, that little archetype that was featured before. Featuring, ooh, we have the grade 2 here that is the Liel support. The plus 5k distributor. Sadly, doesn't see much play as much as I think this card is quite cool. And we have an EX. It is the Love and Berry. This is the Love starter. So the starters for this collab set basically say that when you ride over this with a Love, you get the Love and Berry crest and then energy charge 3. So you don't draw from going second. So it doesn't, you know, if you go second, you don't get any bonus effect. So that's basically all she wrote there. The foil pattern is very nice though. That's not the rare pattern in this set, but it is quite nice. It's like kind of like a custom triple rare, I guess. So we'll see how many of these we get. Definitely want to see more. All right, let's see. Of course, the Liel Odium with the Hikari. I don't know, between Hikari and Nao, it's really a tough call for me for my favorite character and like my favorite of the decks, I guess. Design wise, I really love Liel Odium. I do think that it's just a very amazing design, and future Hikari He is also one of my favorite characters. Current Hikari not so much, but I mean, she will become future Hikari eventually, right? Except she won't become Erika, I suppose, but you know, that is something of its own. We have the Alcleaver support, the grade 3 into, oh, this is a very good triple to pull. We have the Gabuelius. Looks fantastic in person. This foil pattern really matches it well with like the stars kind of radiating in the back and stuff. Looks really nice. I'm a huge fan of this one. So when place on your Soul Boss 1, look at top card of deck, put it on top or bottom. If we put it to the bottom, he gets plus 5k. And then the skill that it added after talking to Akina is when it attacks, if you have 4 or more damage, get 5k. And if this turn, this unit was placed by your Fated 1 Vanguard's effect on rear. If your rear hasn't drive checked yet this turn, count +1, get 10k instead of 5k, lose a drive, and be able to drive check. So this card is good both in Liel and of course Rezael. And it's just overall nice. I mean, it's kind of played as like a 2 of in Rezael, but I think in Liel it can be played as a 4 of. So I kind of hope to pull 2 of them because I do have 4 for my playsets. I have playsets for all of the nations actually, but I do hope to pull a couple. So that would be very nice. That's our first triple rare as well. So let's put that over here. We have this dress looks like what Urara wears kind of a little bit. This is the Osumashi Agairu. Very cool. And then we have the Orphis support. So I'm going to put Orphis support and the ride line for Eugene. All right. Then the third type of pack is the, of course, Rezael Vita, the PS Vita Akina one. Got rated pretty highly as of late. And that generic Keter card from set 3 that I kept saying is really good and will eventually become pricey is finally becoming pricey as it is being used in Rezael. We have the ride line for Liel Odium. Very nice. We have a cool corn. This is Gekioko Popcorn is his name. Very nice. Ooh, I do hope to pull an FR of this. I mean, I can buy it. Obviously, the best FR to pull is the Liel order, but you know, we'll see if we get that. We have a triple rare. It's a Keter Sanctuary grade 8k, so it should be the generic. Cool. Pulling generics is always good, even if we don't know when they will become good in all of their different decks. But for now, I mean, this is already pretty nice. I do like the art. I didn't really get to talk about the art of these too much in my set breakdown, but this one does look pretty cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like a younger version of Amaruda a little bit. I don't know if you can see that connection. Probably, maybe not, but oh my god, it's the Alarm, the Time Plus. That's crazy. I love Time Plus. Kind of funny we got the Time Plus. Oh no, we got the Time Plus not in the Liel pack. If we got it in the Liel pack, that would have been cool, but it was the Rezael one instead. All right, we got the dragon drawn by Kairu DX. So this is one of the artists that started working on Vanguard recently. I like her art quite a bit. She feels like she'll become like the playmat for the sneak peek for this set in English. It's cursed to always be the case. Now the Greed on support. Oh, the really strong double rare for Chris Rain. I was thinking of picking these up, but I chose not to pick them up just yet in case I pull some. But very good card, of course. A grade 1 Searcher in Chris Rain sounds pretty insane to me. And we have a triple rare potentially. Yes, we do. And it is another generic. The Chris Rain one was actually our first double rare, so I'll put it over here. So this is the grade 1 generic for Dragon Empire. Again, if you don't know what the generics do, you basically can't use them if you have a G-Zone, but if you don't, if you have a grade 3 Vanguard, you ditch this and choose 2 cards that were in your ride deck initially and put them back in the ride deck from Soul or Drop. Look at top 7, find a grade 3 or greater with a different name from your Vanguard and add it to your hand. And if you didn't, you put this card back to your hand instead of discarding it. When you guard with it, it gets plus 5k for specific conditions. So the Keter one, for example, says if you have 3 or more damage. The Dragon Empire one says if your opponent has 4 or more drop. And if your opponent has a G-Zone, then you get to bind a grade 3 from your drop or soul to get another 10k shield. So I guess it's fine in like stride metas to use one of these, but it's also like, I know the Dark States one is used in Liel because her rear guard is so important. Then we have this Divine Sister that quite like the art of, but let's keep it going. Another Hikari pack. Let's see what the Destined One of Time can bring us. Speaking of which, I have something to show you after this too, so stay tuned after this pack. So we have the Patisserie. We have the support for Mr. Levidros. Is that the Levidros one? I think it is. All right, then we have the rare, also largest support. Thank God it's only a rare. Oh, we have the Shannet. This is the Levidros support, grade 3 as well. Very nice art. Mori-chan shared another art piece of her, and we have an EX. Ooh, that's a good EX to pull, actually. This is the Love grade 3. So this is the one that's like a MLB with triple drive and restanding your front row. So very strong card, honestly. So actually hitting the good love pieces so far. So I'll see. It seems like the pull rates are pretty good this time for the collab cards. So it's not like Vispo where it was like insanely expensive. This time it's actually pretty cheap to build apparently, so you can build the decks for like 5k yen or so. It's just that they're inside nations, so it's like because they're in Keter, you kind of need to pick up a lot of Keter parts. We have the really good Electro Glimmer support card. That card is pretty insane. Electro Glimmer in general got some amazing support this set. Oh, we have another triple rare. Oh, and it's a good one. It is the Dark States. grade 1 triple rare cycler. Okay, we're actually hitting 3 cyclers and a Gabulia. It's actually like very widely used cards. Definitely happy about that. So 3 grade 1s already, and we have the starter for Lielodium. If I could hit the like Lielodium or Varga would be really strong, but we have used up a lot of our triple rare slots. The worst hits are basically like the Brancate ones, unfortunately. Brancate does not have good hits in the set period. It's so weird that they reprinted the Eugene starter, don't you think? It's so strange to me. All right, we have a rare into a rare. Could it be a FFR? It's an FR. It's a Dragon Empire. Oh, it's the Triumph Dragon one. So the difference in scale, right? You can go from a $30 FR if you get the Liel order, or you can get a 80-cent FR if you pull anything else. Not anything else, but like a majority of FRs, I guess, are still that cheap. But the good ones, like the really, really sought after ones, go for a lot. But yes, of course, the main hit for these boxes is none other than the Lielodium in any capacity, honestly. The most expensive triple is the Varga, but the most expensive secret is definitely Liel by far and away. So we have the Flamgarm rare. This one's also pretty, not bad. We have the card we just pulled in FR, and ooh, an EX dress. Very cute, cool, cute, right? I think. Anyway, very love, very berry. This isn't Idolmaster, it's only love or berry. Anyway, let's keep it going. I'm actually filming this right before the Tuesday stream, so if I take too long, I'll be a bit late to the Tuesday stream, but I actually have like my clothes from the Philippines washing in the background. We have the Ashterm support into, oh, this is the Rezael restanding rear into a FR. Drawn by Bisai, I don't think that's the one. 2 FRs that are the starter deck supports. Pain. Pain. The FRs were not very strong this time around, I'm afraid, unfortunately. But I still have 2 more boxes to gamble on. So I haven't pulled a silver rare, and I've seen some people pull 3 silver rares from this set. Sorry, my camera game is like freaking out like this. You see it? See? There we go. Now it's like nice and focused in, but that's I use like normal cameras sometimes for opening these packs, but honestly, like iPhone camera for cards specifically is still the best because it captures the colors perfectly. Other cameras sometimes like they white out the cards a little bit, which isn't very good. All right, we have a silver rare in here. It's an elf. It's 13k. It's Keter Sanctuary. Oh, for a second I was like elf, and I thought, like, wait, is Leo an elf? Let me check here. Is she an elf? No, she's an angel. Of course she's an angel. Am I stupid? All right, it is the Cope Francis. Mr. Cope Francis is a pretty strong card, but it is a silver. It looks very nice though. This art style looks like it comes out of Pokemon. Like you see this, I feel like the Gardevoir SAR, like the whole Gardevoir line SAR feels like it was drawn in this style very much, like with like the kind of like household background in these like very faint colors. I do like it a lot though. Also, I did say that I would show you something Liel related. I ended up caving and buying these. This book that this was in, this is the Dark Stage Shendy, released on the day that I had to go to, well, not had to go to, but the day that I was going to Tokyo Game Show. And obviously I couldn't find them anymore after that, so I had to pay I mean, it wasn't that bad of a price. It's still cheaper than what it's going for right now, but still I had to pay a fair bit. I guess once the book reprint comes, I'll just get 4 more copies just to like kind of have them for other decks. But yeah, I really wish they would, you know, not print like poorly in that sense. I don't know how else to put this, but anyway, keep it going here. We have a bit of Impuldio support, a double rare, first one in a while. It is the not so good Olden double rare though. Complain about this card enough, so I'm gonna stop myself here. Let's not make it get too much now. God, I'm pulling all of these clothing items, these orders for Love and Bear, and I have no idea what any of them do, or they don't do anything. But it's like I don't know which ones you're supposed to have and stuff, so it's like kind of sus, you know. All right, anyway, we've seen this robot quite a bit, and we've seen this grade 2 quite a bit. Oh. We have a rare on the 3rd card of the back. All right, it is the Eugene rare into a double rare. Ooh, this is the Gurai Andorra one. So definitely, not like the biggest chase one, but oh, it's a token. Okay. For a second, I was like, is this a full art? What is happening? Like, look crazy, but okay, the token actually is not at the end. That's kind of interesting. So this is the Destined Timepiece. So very cool. You only need 1 of them, so it's like you don't really need too many of them, but still, funnily enough, when you buy a playset in Japan, they do give you 4, which I guess is nice. You can give it to friends that, you know, might need it if you don't. Anyway, we are getting to the bottom side of the box now, and I'm curious to see what we are gonna get from any other big rarity slots here. It would be nice to still get something, right? I feel like, okay, we have an EX, we have a Pompadour Short. That is what this one is called. Very cool, I suppose. I guess you do get a lot of the Love and Berry cards in every pack, so it's kind of nice. They actually did a thing with the Love and Berry stuff. So we have a red thing here. That is the energy. Is this the only energy card in this set? We have had one in the previous set, so I guess this might be. So it is the current, the present Hikari, the destined Hikari. This one does look a bit darker than usual though. A little bit. Anyway, will that energy give us anything, or will it be a nothing burger? Let's find out. All right, we have the Blitz Order. We have the rare for Zerafsile. We have a triple. Okay, we're just going all in on the cyclers in this box, I guess. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's honestly like we've hit 4 of the 6 nations from these grade 1 cyclers, so definitely not bad. And like Gabuli's being the other pull, it's definitely pretty good. 5 triples though, so I don't think we'll have anything else. 2 packs left to try and see. It definitely would be, we can't get an FFR anymore either, so that's also a little bit unfortunate. We have a couple double rares in here in this pack. Let's take a look. We have the countercharger for Direful Dolls into, okay, the prison support. The prison support is quite good actually. And then, oh, we have the actual Love and Berry crest. It's actually a rare crest this time, so that's kind of nice. And then finally, the bird for heroes. All right, last pack is gonna be the Now. Can we actually get anything in this box on? I feel like there may be a second silver rare, but it's definitely not confirmed. But this is the box that my friend went and bought for me, so I could have something to open for YouTube from Shaka. So let's see if it gives me anything. We have a rare into a rare into just a token. A bit of a letdown, but we got ourselves the dirty freaking Infinity Eyes. I still don't understand why Infinity Eyes looks like this. They could have just put like a bunch of like eyes on it instead of like this like smoky rainforest. It's kind of strange. All right, the box didn't have anything like super insane, but I'd say we did okay. I know people don't really care about the collab cards, but these two are actually pretty good hits, especially this one. I think the starter's kind of whatever. But in terms of the triple hits, we did pretty good. I mean, we hit the grade 1 cycler for 4 of the 6 nations, which is like, and honestly like the good ones. We didn't hit the Brancade one or the Lyrical one. And the Dark States and the Dragon Empire one, I think, are the most pricey ones. Maybe the Keter one too, just because it's Keter. The Stockade one is definitely my favorite in terms of art. Really, really big fan of this one. And then I hit a Gabulius, which I really was hoping to pull like 2 Gabuliuses from these 3 boxes that I bought. So honestly, pretty happy with that too. So overall, like not the worst, not the best, but the silver rare, I guess, definitely left a little bit to be desired. All right, so that has been the opening for Divine's Set 5. I do appreciate everyone still watching this despite how late it is. If I have any crazy pulls from my remaining boxes, you will see them in the forms of shorts or maybe a small highlight video, but it's only 2 more boxes. I'm not opening a case or anything. I can show you, however, some of the other stuff that I do have that I asked my friends to buy while I was in the Philippines. So I got myself a bunch of the silver rare Odiums. So for this price, basically, it did go up a little bit. Got the FR orders for this, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But it's being currently bought by stores for almost double of this. So I'm definitely not complaining. Definitely not complaining for having gotten it at this price. Got a Rezel Vita silver rare, and then I also picked up the Flamgram parts just because I realized that this deck doesn't use generics, and so therefore I'm actually kind of chilling. And then outside of playsets, I also picked up the silver rares for Varga. So as you were probably, maybe some of you know, my Varga is actually entirely silver rare. Like any card that has a silver rare is in silver rare. And the Varga like initial price was pretty high, so I was like, maybe I won't. But it didn't look like it was going to be dropping or anything, so I was like, you know what, it's fine, I'm gonna go for it. At the end of the day, the whole deck is already silver rare, so I feel like it only makes sense. Otherwise, that'll be it for this box opening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, do give it a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to support the channel. And if you want to see the decks from the set in action, make sure to become a YouTube channel member if you'd like to, as you can get first-person POV perspective fights of each of the decks that I'll be making down the line. Currently, at the time of loading this, I'm just finishing up the set 4 ones, so I'm going to kind of like shovel a bunch of those out so we can just start going through all of these cool decks as well. But with that, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.